I would be known to you as Vampire. From my name, the name vampire was derived over these long years. I am a tired and world-sick, melancholic supreme being and known as leader akin to deity in the melancholic species as they were called in ancient Greece. I helped to compose the Sphinx, crafted the mirror for Ephesus and known to as Nefertiti. I spoke to Caligula once and was friends with Cellini and Gian Bologna. I heard some notes of Lautréamont when he played the piano as he was musing, writing his poetry when he was my neighbor, and was friends with Félicien Rops and Jean Delville. So tired already as I was when Delville died, I lay in a tomb in Flanders, Belgium. I crafted so long, gave meaning, unknown but never gratefulness. Waking up from my tomb in 1978 was a nightmare. Now the art hall had sunk in the underground. Mankind must be tired too, with self-aggrandizing in its boredom, sad despair, and ill-realized rampant hysteria. Now breeding underneath the crusaders, the legions, the vampires, cults, sects, freaks, and armies and angels redundant and in oblivion. Youth gave up as the system was squealing nonsense all over. There was no point in changing anything because individually you couldn't change a thing. The system was too big. It is all or nothing now. We open the gates of hell and unleash Gehenna apocalypse for Satya Yuga, the golden, platinum, and ivory age. The arc symbolism of Justitia El Hede Elende and Aeliel El Hede Elende I defend against indolent, worm-like creatures. They stare, drool, their means of communication long abandoned as the classical books rotted. Now for the most melancholic, supramelancholic, and most romantic artworks ever devised. For now they would call all artists who stood tall with their beauty failed, ill-devised, uneconomic, uncommercial, unfunctional, not new. What has it to do with this time? I heard it. A sculpture, an angel, the angel on the tomb of the graveyards of this world, when they catch the heat, bronze, marble, or cement, is according to Schopenhauer the first step of objectivity. It feels it. It is actually alive. In a minuscule measure, this sculpture realizes something, and what is minuscule on the scale of the distance of the universe. Therefore, if I have all sculptures of all angel-sent representatives for playing the violin, where they even change watch to play day and night, so that all these sculptures somehow hear violins. That is the most melancholic artwork ever devised. If I have my concubines' vampires painted in a line of canvas of 30 meters height, from the coast of Ostende through Antwerp until the other end of the whole continents of Europe and Asia, through Siberia, above Mongolia, then that's the longest painting that can ever be devised, myself depicted in the middle. Each woman of 6 to 26 gets a crafted medieval armor, gold, bronze, silver, embedded with precious stone depending on the purity. These things are very unsubjective, very unlike you as the world that you defend and agree with, and this all pushed underneath with the all underground R's. It is very subjective, I can see that. Caligula would be a better world leader than any of your most normal. Taxes above or below, wealth trivial and futile is spilling out, streaming on top of your head. Money to banks, but then that doesn't last. Tiny spaces of your little houses filling up to the brim with garbage, and the front line of the arts already corrupted your world and reality to the bone. Everything is stuck, you are stuck. Now my sardonic muse, a world empire, but the dream is its whipped cream on a silver dish, with a thin crust of coffee below, effectively in front of me. I know one thing about the future. You haven't got nothing of a brain or means to stop it. Even a melancholy that's really new and was never invented yet. The black rainbow melancholy. A 17-year-old with chainmail that dies in the gutter, with rays of the moon at fall that shines through the bald trees with a few black leaves still attached, the black rainbow of oil in the pool where she lays. Drizzle rain, the heads of glass on her chainmail given rays through this night, the medieval boulders in the street there, a vision that the unnamed had seen. For her we are developing a hologram to depict this scene at the avenue, the first belt of hell in Antwerp, in a cube when you could pass. America had seen to the oil in the pool in the gutter. The streets were medieval when she saw it, so we will fill them again, and they can be switched with a special vault to fractal mosaics, and a channel again filled with milk every once a year.